The talks have been on and off, but the strike continues. It is emerging that the onset of negotiations between NAT and government Wednesday may have been a false start. The union appears to have backtracked and boycotted today's session. Chairman Wilson Sossion indicated that they did not have faith in the talks chaired by Labour Minister John Munyes. And instead of heading to the Labour Ministry headquarters for day 2 of talks, NAT officials went to the Education Ministry to storm Minister Mutula Kilonzo's office. They want the minister to lead the talks.
The Gazette notice of 534 of 1997 was gazetted by the Ministry of Education, and that is why we would want the minister to take responsibility and ensure that the law is followed and is implemented, and this problem is sorted out once and for all. So that is part of the consultation which we have not cleared.
After waiting for hours on end, the Labour Minister decided to give the unions an extra 2 days to consult. Munyes also indicated that the matter would be best handled in the Education Ministry rather than in his docket.
I can see light at the end of the tunnel.
They have decided they will do it at that level of the Minister of Education, which is a plus for the country. At least we're going in the right direction. And I'm told in the next few days, they will call off the strike. Good for us. Good for everybody.
The Kenya Union of Post-Primary Education Teachers, Gov't, was scheduled to meet Munyes' team Thursday morning. They showed up, but the talks also hit a snag, and both sides are now consulting before returning to the table. Sources in the meeting intimated that by the time of adjourning the talks, the government side had considered salary harmonization only. Gov't wanted the government to harmonize the salaries and allowances of teachers with those of the civil service and thereafter add a 100% increment on the teachers' salaries. NAT wants the 1997 deal honored fully. So far, the government has only implemented it partially after raising the basic salary of teachers in July 2007. The allowance bit is still pending. Other than that, the union tabled a fresh demand on February this year, asking for a 300% salary increment, which would see the lowest paid teacher earn 39,000 shillings, up from 13,000 shillings, a demand that the Salaries and Remuneration Commission says it is not practical, at least not now.
300% before we put it even into the basic survey is truly unreasonable. Yet we cannot conclusively talk about being reasonable or not.
The Salaries Commission says there was need for an audit to establish just where the dispute was between the teachers and the government.